Looks good enough unless any head is over the tape.
Pull them back off the gate. It won't go up like that. To pull them back. Pull them back off the gate. You've still got your heads over it. Pull them back off the gate. Come on.
That's it. They're away. So Proud just dwelt a little bit at the start, but nothing serious. And going on in the early stages is Pactolus with Shannon Glen on the outside. And also well up there is Shankarak. And it's Shankarak, Pactolus, and Shannon Glen. Just in behind them, Kitten Castle. Shankarak there. Shannon Glen on the outside. Moving up on the inner is Court Circular. Got a long run now towards the next. And Court Circular has gone on. Shankarak with the sheepskin noseband, possibly just shading him. Shankarak and Court Circular. Olympian is going up to dispute it now. And in fact, last year's winner has taken it up. Olympian has now gone on from Shankarak and Court Circular and Shannon Glen, and Wick Pound just in behind the lead. And then Pactolus. But Olympian, the clear leader now under Jonathan Lower as they come down to the next flight. Number 3, Olympian. Olympian lands in the lead from Shankarak and Shannon Glen, and Kitten Castle over on the far side, and Court Circular. Then Wick Pound towards the near side. And quite a long run to the next. Still Olympian, Shankarak, a sheepskin noseband, and Shannon Glen. Caribou Gold, another sheepskin noseband towards the left of the picture. Second from the left, far left is Wick Pound. Second from the left is Caribou Gold. Right over on the right is Olympian, who's now been challenged by another of the Irish runners for the lead, and that's Temple Rowan Prince. And Temple Rowan Prince just takes the fractional advantage now over Olympian, with on the near side Caribou Gold, then Wick Pound and Shannon Glen, and behind them Kitten Castle and Zamora. And also making good ground is Puritan. Looking back to those in rear, the Grey Power is just about last at the moment, with Dance of Words also a back marker. Viardot is making ground in the center of the field, but it's Temple Rowan Prince the leader. From Caribou Gold and Olympian and Shannon Glen and Wick Pound as they come to the 5th. Just in behind them, Kitten Castle and Zamora. And a faller there is Shank Rowan. Another faller is Lynch Law. Lynch Law, Shank Rowan has gone there. And it may be Sunset and Vine has gone too. But up front, Shannon Glen and Caribou Gold, Temple Rowan Prince, as they begin to swing left-handed. Shannon Glen the leader, Caribou Gold, Temple Rowan Prince, and then Kitten Castle. Viardo's making quite good ground now on the inside with Wick Pound, and also making significant progress. Behind the lead is So Proud. 4 from home. Shannon Glen landed in the lead there from Kitten Castle and Temple Rowan Prince and Viardo, and So Proud getting closer all the time as they begin the run downhill now. Temple Rowan Prince, they've got 3 to jump. Temple Rowan Prince and Shannon Glen. Viardo towards the outside, Kitten Castle, then So Proud as they run down towards the 3rd last. Shannon Glen has the advantage from Temple Rowan Prince, Kitten Castle, Viardo on the outside, So Proud getting closer all the time. Shannon Glen landed in the lead there. From on the inside, Kitten Castle, on the outside, Viardo traveling very strongly. So Proud has moved into 4th, and here comes Time for a Run, making a run under Charlie Swan as they come to the 2nd last flight. Shannon Glen lands in the lead from Kitten Castle. Viado on the outside, So Proud, and Time for a Run with his big weight. Travelling smoothly at the moment under Charlie Swan, who's bidding for a double. They're coming to the final flight, and So Proud has taken it up from Time for a Run and Chance Coffee on the near side. So Proud has landed in the lead from Time for a Run. It's So Proud and Time for a Run. These two fighting it out now. Time for a Run fighting his way to the front on the far side. It's Time for a Run, gonna make it a double for Charlie Swan as Time for a Run makes the second triumph for Ireland. Time for a Run has won it. So Proud is second. Chance Coffee is third. And fourth was Viada. That's the 1, 2, 3, 4. And so the result, first number 2, Time for a Run, owned by Mr. J.P. McManus, trained by Edward O'Grady and ridden by Charlie Swan. Second was number 28, So Proud, owned by the Honourable Mrs. R. Cobold, trained by Martin Pipe and ridden by Mark Perrott. Third was number 25, Chance Coffee, owned by Mr. Pat O'Donnell, trained by Pat O'Donnell and ridden by Kevin O'Brien. And fourth was the gamble of the race, number 13, Viado. But this is the winner, Charlie Swan, the Ritz Club Charity Trophy winner at last year's festival, returning on his second scorer of the afternoon.
And here they are turning into the straights. See the favourite with a white sheepskin noseband there, but look at the way that So Proud is cantering. I suppose on reflection it's easy to afterwards that Mark Perrott's got there a little bit soon. He dropped him right out in the race, and he does begin to hang left-handed. Mark's got his stick in the right hand at the moment. There on the inside in the famous McManus colours is Time for a Run, and Charlie Swan timing his run to perfection to go to the leader in the Ritz Trophy Jockeys Championship for Cheltenham.
Yes, and just starting to hang now, So Proud, as he's got there very easily, just starting to hang away, and Mark Perrott trying to square him up there, but Charlie Swan's got an unassailable advantage here. And back in behind there, Chance Coffee, one of the greys, ran on nicely to be third, and Viado threatened for a long time, but only flattered to deceive. In the end, it's a fine big chasing sort by Deep Run, who comes home as the second winner for the Irish in this annual Anglo-Irish Challenge. The first one got Denoli got tremendous reception, and if any of the other Irish haven't backed this, I'm sure JP has, his owner, but he's a quiet fella and he won't be shouting too much. He'll just be counting the winnings. Lovely horse, Skew, great big horse, certain to jump fences, one would think later. He's 7-year-old now, and I should think they'll be trying him in that direction.
As you say, pointed out, Richard, he's by Deep Run. Some of the Deep Runs take a little bit of time, I think, to go on and jump fences. Run for Free is one that immediately springs to mind. They obviously do when they learn it, but sometimes